good morning, good morning. Happy Monday to you all. The start of a new week, work week anyway. And yeah, so my name is Victoria Violet. I am a crystal shaman. I know, I never say it. I thought I'd add it in today. I am a crystal shaman. If ever you want to know what that is, write in the comments. This one probably will delete though. In the live comments, should I say in the lives, the comments delete. But if you ever want to know, my background, you're always welcome to read my profile. I am also an empath. I am a clairvoyant. And I'm a second waver indigo. Yes. So, now that you know a little bit about me, this is Gypsy Roots Tarot Travel, where we do travel because I'm always on the road. And sometimes you get to see interesting things via my travels. And we do tarot. We always do tarot. So, what I want to say, remember, this is not a one-to-one reading. It is a general reading, not a one-to-one. You did not pay for a reading, so please understand that this is a general reading. May or may not resonate with you. If you have Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in your chart, Libra, air signs, it may very well resonate with you. We're going to take a look to see what they want to tell us today. My God, am I extraordinarily tired today, but as usual, I never like to just leave you guys hanging, so I did pick out the cartomancy deck. It does look like a plain card deck, but it's not. It's called cartomancy, and I can do intuitive readings via the cartomancy deck. So that's what we're going to use this morning. For my beautiful subscribers, I'm so grateful to you. We're 900 public view hours away from the channel being able to receive stickers, and I don't know what else. At least that's what I'm hoping, because YouTube sometimes raises the bar yet again. So I'm like, oy vey. I'm praying that this is going to be the tip of the iceberg, and the videos and the channel will start getting some kind of money going moving forward, right? To my prospective subscribers, please do understand I do curse. I am having a human experience. I'm not apologizing. I'm just simply stating. So hopefully, you don't mind that. But if you do, well, I understand. There's 35 million other YouTube channels, and perhaps one of those is for you. But if you can handle that, they're more the explicitives that I use when I'm upset at people messing with y'all, and not necessarily just angry and start cursing for the heck of it, then I think you may be pleasantly surprised. I'm not sure. Everybody has a different taste. Nonetheless, you are welcome. To other people, it is because of you that I do not read the comments, and that I decline to read them out loud. The majority of the time, I won't even look at them. Which is kind of pleasant, that I can't really look at the screen because I'm driving. It kind of keeps me from, pardon me, I had to clear my throat. It kind of keeps me from having to read ugly things from the YouTube trolls that want their 5 minutes of fame, and I don't want to give them their 5 minutes of fame. So if you see people writing negative things in the comments, just know that they need Jesus, and we're just going to leave it at that, okay? Let's go ahead and start the reading. Let's see what is coming for today. Woo! You got a big cup of love, Libra. Wow, you have the ace. You really, wow. You have the ace of cups. Wow, Libra. That's not shabby for being the first card out. You've been having some really beautiful cards, by the way, last 3 days. Let's go with that momentum, and let's keep that going. People shouldn't have CDLs that don't know how to put their blinker on ahead of schedule. They should know that they can't stop on a dime, and nor can the people behind me. Wow, you have the seven of wands coming in. Is somebody trying to create a strategy, an idea, or a plan on how to come back towards you, perhaps? I'm not sure. Here we have the 8 of coins. that's a mixed bag of tricks. You get love, you get strategy, and you get money. It's got me thinking, okay, I'm intrigued. Let's keep going. Don't know how all that fits in. Could you be dealing with maybe someone who is a lot younger than you? Could be an air sign. This is a card of swords. That is the Knight of Swords coming at you. That is wanting a new beginning with you. This is the Fate card as well. The Three of Cups is also known as the Fate card. Ooh, whoa, what the heck? Is it about love or is it about money? I mean, ideally, wouldn't it be nice to have both? That's the 10 of coins, baby. Ooh, it's shaking bake time, baby. But here you have the 8 of Swords. Oh, does that mean that the money is going? I owe, so off to work I go. 8 of Swords can feel, depending on what's coming next, it can also feel like things are tight, or it can also feel like, man, like the decisions concerning money can be extremely difficult. Let's see what else is coming. No. This is a weird reading so far where it's like, have you ever seen the movies and then the crowd is going, yeah, and then they're like, oh, and yeah, and oh. It feels kind of like that energy-wise, where it's a happy, energy with romance, love, money, and then all of a sudden it gets a little hard and it's like, oh. Let's see what else is coming. Here we go with this man. What's the deal with the swords? I mean, obviously Libra is a sword, right? The sign of Libra is a sword. The king and the queen always carry their swords. But what is the deal here? You have the 4 of Cups. So is it dealing with someone wanting to come towards you, to offer their cups to you and feel like you're going to reject them? Or is somebody rejecting their 4 of Cups? Let's take a look. My God. Man. I always tell you guys, there's the deck. I'm not going to open it. I always tell you guys that when things get twisted and turned around like that, this is the deck that I always reference, which is my Jane Austen deck. I'm not going to open it because we already have some cartomancy out, and that deck is also cartomancy, and so I really don't have the opportunity to pull over and pull it out. There's traffic behind me, so I'm not going to do that. But I am going to reference Jane Austen and the movie that I'm always talking about, because it's like my all-time favorite book of hers. She wrote many, and one of them is Pride and Prejudice. And in one of the scenes, I often talk about it, where Mr. Bingley is trying to get up the courage to talk to Jane in that scene, and it's a coming, it's a going, it's a coming and it's a going, because he's just pacing back and forth and comes forward, and then he changes his mind, and then he comes back again, and it just feels like there's some kind of energy going on like that right now between you and maybe someone else in the love department. But what I don't understand is that person trying to decide whether to bring money towards you? Because I don't understand. Unless you're together with someone, why would they be people bringing money to you? Why would they be bringing money towards you if you're not together? That's interesting. So I'm not sure. Let's keep going. But yeah, it feels, oh my God, again. That's the 10 of Swords. So is the ending, is the cutting off towards you? Or is it that it's, oh my God. Is it that this person is trying so hard to decide, yeah, I'm coming back. No, I'm not. Yes, I'm coming back. No, I'm not. Yes, I'm offering all of this. No, I'm not. Is it that we're picking up on? Or is that going on somewhere else and the person's confused? And since I'm tired, they're making me confused, because I'm like, Spirit, look how many cards we already have out. And it's I'm hot and I'm cold. I'm in and I'm out. It's like, OMG. It's too early, people. I don't know, have coffee in these here bones. It's too early to be having a conundrum. But I feel like somebody's having a conundrum. And I don't necessarily think it's you, Libra. I think you got it going on. I think you know in the direction you want to go. But I feel like somebody, whether you already have contact with this person or you don't, meaning they're maybe trying to come back to you. Oh my God. I'm hot and I'm cold. I'm in and out. Oh my God. I'm up and I'm down. Lord God. Yeah, I don't know. But that's what I see. Oh my gosh. Here we go again. That's the 5 of coins. I think, yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? Okay. I got a line now. Oh, Spirit, thank you. It's not you. Yes, they want to bring energy towards you. Yes, they want to bring loving energy towards you. It's not you that's the hot and the cold. It's not you that's the in and the out. It's not you that they're obviously not having a good time. Because look at see all the black in there? Okay. I've already expressed what it is. Endings, delays, arguments, heated words, indecision. I don't believe that all of that is geared towards you, Libra. I believe that's another person. That's our dun dun dun. That's a third party. Okay. See? Here we go again. 3 of coins. It's like, here we come. We're starting this up. Oh no, we're not. Here we come. All right, now we're rolling. Now, like my mama used to say, now we're cooking with Crisco. Look at that. Now we're rolling in the right direction. So yes, the love is for you and towards you. Yes, these coins are coming towards you because whether they represent finances or not, they are representative of a new beginning coming towards you with a person. They haven't given me the face of the person other than a Knight of Swords. So it could be either someone younger than you, or it could just be someone who is either immature for their age and have a very young view of the world, or they're just not seasoned. Maybe you have more experience in life than they do. And when you do have more experience in life, sometimes they can come out that way and it can make them look very immature. But again, I'm just being honest, guys. It could very well be someone who is very immature. Wow, the weather's trying to change. You should see there's wind all over the place. Finally we have a king. Finally we have a king. So this is the King of Coins. We finally have a king coming out. Ooh, that took a long time. Look at that. Look how many cards. They announced their love for you before they even made it on the scene. So you know what that means? That means that these are their feelings and their thoughts that we were picking up on. Not necessarily them coming towards you just yet. Because look, they took like, at least 12 cards or so to show their face. And again, when we're reading on kings, queens, empresses, emperors, etc., pages, knights, we're reading the energies. So it doesn't mean that just because I'm reading and I'm picking up on a king of coins, that doesn't mean that it cannot be your reading if you're a masculine. That just means that you, as a Libra collective, that someone coming towards you has the energy of the king of coins. Okay, now with that explanation, let's continue. The king of coins is coming in to be with their Libra. Here we have the queen of swords. Interesting. So now we have a king and a queen on deck. Ooh! We have 2 queens. We have 2 queens and a king. We have a third party. Do we have a third party? Spirit, is that a third party? Or Is it the same? Is the Libra Queen, is that the Queen of Swords? Is it the same queen? Or is it a separate queen? How many queens does this motherfucker have? Yeah, I did curse. Here we have the Queen of Wands to 2 Queens of Swords. What the frickin' frack? What the frickin' frack? All right. The energy that I'm getting, just because I like to be fair. I like to be fair and I like to be honest. Oh, Lord. This feels like there's 2 queens to 1 king. So I do feel like this is a parlay. Meaning, for me, okay, I was like, I know they're not honking at me. I'm going with the traffic. For me, this is 2 queens to this king. I'm not liking that very much, but some of you will be in a little triangle. I don't know for how long, because each person has their own preferences, and I'm not here to judge. This queen, I don't even think this is a significant other. I'm feeling external, like a family member. Oh my goodness, my nose is itching. The fog has lifted and the dew is lifting. So when that happens, the allergens kick up into the air. I feel like this is a family member, a sibling, maybe a sibling, but I think it's the king's sibling. I don't know why I just get that. I'm just getting that. So I'm going to stay with what my instincts and my intuition is telling me. It looks like that is not a love interest. That feels like this is a sibling, a female sibling. We're talking about the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands, pardon, is normally a marriage card, to be honest. It's normally akin to like the maypole during the summertime, where there are celebrations, right? There are celebrations, there's feasts, things like that. But why family is celebrating or feeling festive, well, I don't know. But maybe there's somebody's, well, if they're a Libra, there would be a festivity coming up soon, wouldn't there? Because we have September Libras, and then we have October Libras. So in that instance, yeah. Wait a minute. And in different cultures, I believe there's also celebrations like, for the Indian culture, I believe Diwali is coming in October, I think. Oh yeah, Diwali is October 31st through November 1st or 2nd, I think it is. And that is an Indian tradition. That is, one person explained it to me this way, that it's like their New Year's type of celebration. And it's called a festival of lights. Y'all might want to look into that. Again, this person, security. This person is bringing in finances. Why are they bringing in finances? I don't get it. Why are they bringing finances? They're bringing it towards the king. See? It's almost like I hear, do you need money? Do you need help? So they're waiting for the response. Do you need money? Do you need help? But that's being talked to the king. That has nothing to do with any of the queens. I feel like people are not happy. Like maybe family is not happy with that king. Extended family is not happy with that king. Looking at security with the 4 of coins, people are not happy. People are not happy with that king. So I feel like siblings possibly are not happy with that king. They may be having financial difficulties. Sorry about the yellow here. They may be having financial difficulties, and it looks like a sibling possibly coming in to try to save the day or try to give assistance when it comes to finances. But why is a sister, sibling, etc. having to bring finances? They have the Nine of Swords going on. That's some heavy duty poop. Oh my God, they have the Five of Swords going on. They're fighting. Oh, it feels like somebody has to start making decisions, and it feels like it's the king. This King of Coins has to possibly start making decisions. They may have two people in their life, but that doesn't mean that they're going to want to keep both queens. Just because there's two queens showing right now doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to attempt to keep two queens. It just means that what's showing right now is the reality of things, that maybe they're leave one for the other or something to that degree. But it is simply showing that in this king's life, there are two females, two queens that are showing up. Okay. Since New Hampshire is very curvaceous, I put the visor one way, and then it ends up that it's in my face on the other as I make my little rounding of a curve. The sun is in my eyes. 1 second. Let's see if I can move myself higher. Okay. Perfect. Let's see. Why does it diminish the king back to a knight? That's the Knight of Swords. Why does the king, I see him as young? If he ain't, oh my God, I'm tongue-tied and I don't get that way. Whew. All right. If he accepts finances or financial assistance from a sibling, especially a female sibling, it looks like he's going to feel immature, like unwise, like God, I shouldn't have to be, accepting help from someone that's younger than me, much as my sister, because it looks like a sister. So it's not gonna feel too good to this king. Look, it's showing it again. Financial woes, financial difficulties. If they accept these finances, if they accept this financial help, that's the Seven of Coins, and the Seven of Coins will show growth. So they will not have to remain in either a problematic financial situation, or they will not have to stay in financial woes. It will grow. It will help whatever situation they're in to grow. Okay. So far, what it is showing is the Libra collective. So again, what I tell you guys, it doesn't matter whether you're female or you're male, you're dealing with someone who is coming out as the King of Coins, and you're coming out as the Queen of Swords. The other queen, now let me explain something, okay? The other queen, I don't believe she's a Libra, okay? I don't believe she's a Libra. Karmic doesn't have to be a Libra, but if the queen is coming out as a Libra and they're not a Libra, one of two things are happening here. Okay? So the first thing that could be happening is they could be acting like you, meaning trying to simulate or act out, things that maybe would make the king think that they're you in spirit, right? In other words, oh, they're playful, or they're this, that, or the other. It reminds me of the Libra. If that's not what's happening, which I really doubt that that's what is happening, because I saw too many arguments. So what I'm actually feeling like I'm seeing is this king is with an upside down Queen of Swords. And when you're with an upside, what it has is the aspects of a woman that is constantly bickering and fighting, constantly making the king's life a misery, and won't stop arguing no matter what happens. And from what I saw 5 days ago, around 5 days ago, well, her MO, this particular queen's MO has been from the get-go, you're not taking my man, you're not taking my man, you're not taking my man, you're not taking my man. And then all of a sudden, well, you're not taking my money. So they will settle for you to have the king, Libra Collective. They have no choice but to give up the king. They are fighting, but they will give up the king. But absolutely not, you will not take my money. So first it was, you're not taking my love, you're not taking my money. And then once they resign themselves, because they have to know that this particular king is not going to be doing what they want. He's going to make up his own mind and do what he feels is best for himself in the long run. So because of that, she resigns herself at the end and says, well, you're not taking my money. She's okay with you taking the king, as if you could, right? She doesn't understand is something you've understood all along. The king is the one that's going to decide, not you. And the reason is because the king has a mind of his own, and he can make up his own mind who he wants to be with. And who he wants to be with, again, he wants to offer this cup of love to you. But he feels like he can't do it at present because the finances are really, I don't know, it feels like they're in dire straits, or in order to move on from this bad relationship that they're currently in, it feels like he will have to accept finances or financial help from a woman, and that woman seems to be a good possibility, seems to be a sibling. We have the Four of Swords. Why do we have the Four of Swords? Because they're trying their hardest to get rid of this. Now she's coming out. Now she's coming out as her true self. She was his match at one time. She was his match. This Queen of Coins was the King of Coins match. Meaning because they were probably married, or they are married, so they're a couple. They've had a commitment or a positive outcome to a relationship, just because perhaps financially they are a match. Financially they're a match, and maybe some parts of their marriage were good for them both, but it was more of the structure, or it was more of family orientation type of relationship. I don't see the love, and I don't see the sex. So again, she wants to walk away with all the coinage. That's Eight of Coins. Eight of Coins is normally someone who is, I want it all, taking it all. So I don't think that this person is going to be, oh Lord God, hold on real quick, okay? I tell you, I have to keep changing it because New Hampshire's really funny. You don't travel in the same direction to get where you're going. You keep turning and turning and turning, and so I have to keep moving the visor as I drive. I don't feel like that relationship is going to last much longer. I really don't believe that that relationship that the king has with the upside down Queen of Swords is going to last much longer. Because why would they have to be dividing finances? Why would they have to divvy up the finances if we're talking about somebody that's living out there happily ever after? Over after? What the heck is over after? So Spirit is saying it is an over after. And the reason is because once that's over and done with, what is after is what is the happiness, okay? But I don't think it's with that Queen. Now we have the Libra King. Now we have the King of Swords. So now we have match for the love that they've been talking about from the beginning of this reading. They literally wanted to give love, and here we see to whom it is. The true Libra match, or the true Queen and King of Swords, which are always constantly coming out in the readings. If it's not the Libra King and Queen that come out, the King and Queen of Swords, it ends up being the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So what's a match right now for the Queen that's not in reverse, not upside down, is the King and the Queen of Swords. And that's the true match. So you might have somebody with air, mutual air in their chart, or you might have a mutual air sign that is interested in you, or is your ex coming back. You have the three of Wands again. This, I'm going to say lady, because try to pull this king backwards. We'll tell you that. This other woman is going to try. See how it's up back this time? She's trying to make this king come back towards her, not to leave the relationship, to come back towards her. But it's not going to work, the Two of Swords, because it's my belief that she's had power over this king in the past, to where if things were seemingly to fall apart, she had a way, possibly through sex or other types of seductions, like you can do whatever you want, just don't leave type of seductions, because it does look like she let this king get away with murder in the past, hence the triangles. I believe that this time it's a no. It's not staying. No, it can't work itself out. And stop and think about the fact that we saw somebody that's like a sibling or a sibling on the side of the king that is feeling like she's got to bring financial relief is the word I'm looking for. Financial relief to the problems that this king is looking them out of. Oh, wow. He said no. He said no. No. It is a divorce. And my word is final. So this king is going towards divorce. I know you're not going to believe this, but didn't I tell you that the King of Cups, which is the King of Hearts, usually comes out? Look at that. When Spirit wants to clarify things, I'm going to leave them out. He does things via the tarot in such a beautiful way that it's undeniable. And I will see people like, did you not hear me? I want the divorce. I'm kind of, how should I say this? For those cross watchers that may or may not be listening, but if they are listening, I'm very proud of you. For lack of a better term, I'm very proud of you, and I'm impressed because none of the cross watchers have been so wishy-washy. They've been so wishy-washy that, well, you even saw it in this reading in the beginning, right? Hot and the cold. It's yes and it's no. We're in, then we're out. We're up and then we're down. Right? But at the end here, it's like, what? Didn't I say no? I said no. We're getting a divorce. I said it's a divorce. It's done. I'm done. That's the Three of Swords. We're done. There's no coming back this time. There's coming back from all this time. Whew. Yeah. More pressure, more upset, tears, fighting. And fighting can even be And I'm sorry, I disagree to a certain extent. I disagree with people that say, well, there can't be any fight if only one person fighting. Really? Who told you that? When it's gotten to the point to where the divorce is all that can be done because there's no salvaging a relationship or a marriage, you may not be opening your mouth, but your silence, even though you're trying not to provoke them or you're trying to show them you're not interested in debating with them, that doesn't mean that there's no fighting going on. It just means that you are no longer contributing to the verbiage going on, the words. There's a fight going on, okay? Oh my God, here we go again. Here we go with the five of wands. I don't know if this is actually happening, but Spirit is wanting me to mention this. So if there is a cross watcher out there, or even a Libra collective going through this malarkey that I see here and are going towards divorce, if your family has never, if your family, that's what Spirit is telling me, it may be a plan already in motion in your head, pardon me, but if it's not, Spirit is wanting me to mention this. If your family members have never had the distinct pleasure of hearing the rants and the ravings that go on outside of the person's mouth, meaning all the diarrhea that's coming out of their mouths when they're fighting with you, I would say record the person, really, videotape them. They don't need to know. You can always just press video and it records the voice, and come on, it's distinct, isn't it? So people will know who it is. But I think that there's a sibling that's going to be very shocked to hear the way that this person actually talks to you, because I don't believe they talk to you that way when family's around. I believe they've been able to keep it low-key and undercover, the way they actually behave towards you when nobody's around. So family would be shocked to hear their voice come over a video that you could share with them. Ooh. They're literally showing me that if you did that and you allowed, or they overheard by sheer coincidence, overheard this karmic calling you names or shouting at you or cursing at you, they would lose grace with your family, because your family doesn't realize all that you go through with this person, and that's the only way they're going to know, is for them to be able to hear all the nasty, vile things that this person says. Financial security coming out again. Why? Oh, because now it's towards children. And now the understanding is one child is taking the 10 of coins. One child alone. Wow. And we're back to the King of Wands here. So this energy is more fiery, more loving. Again, displaying or giving the same type of energy of wanting to come towards the Libra collective. But they know that they have to come with a divorce in hand or with the plans for the divorce, which are still up in the air. Why are they still up in the air, the plans? Either they don't have the money to pay for it, or they're looking for money to pay for it, or pay for something. Yeah. They feel like they need finances in order to move forward, in order to start a new relationship with the Libra collective. There's the 10 of Cups. They've got to move. They have to move. So either they have to move because the house is open, or they have to move because they have to be the one that gets out of the house. I don't know, something's going on. They really do love you, though. They want to come and they want to show you. They do want to, with the 9 of Cups, want to come in and shower you with love and affection. You do feel like family to them. Believe it or not, you do feel like family to them. And speaking of family, family is going to either lend them money or give them money, or even it could be that it's a mutual thing. Maybe it's a family business or family money that's pocketed together, but that money's coming from somewhere. Again, emphasizing the move. You already got the Six of Coins twice. For me, the Six of Coins represents moving. That's in the cartomancy decks. That's what it represents for me, is a move. It's a move. Wow. They need that money to move. But you, you Libra Collective, are going to have to work on, I guess, trusting. They're coming in with a lot of love. Seven of Coins, wanting to build something real this time. Four of Cups, they're afraid that you're going to not accept their love. Ooh, what do we have here with the little knight? This is a thought. I think that they have either a child or children. They may have a child or children. They want, like in their mind, they're thinking, is this a good idea? Because how are they going to react towards my child? Is this going to be accepted? Meaning you, are you going to accept the child? Is the child going to accept you? They're afraid, because this is the divorce card again. They're afraid that the child may not accept someone new in their life. And vice versa. Are you going to their child? So again, the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups came out again. They're thinking and thinking and thinking. You know, sometimes it's okay to, but sometimes you can do it to the point to where it becomes problematic in and of itself. So see the Cups twice over. So this person is thinking a lot. Are we going to match? Is this going to be a match? How are they going to be with my children or my child? Is my child going to get along? Or how's my child going to accept the divorce? Okay? They're just thinking about happiness. They just want to be happy at this point. They do want marriage. The Six of Cups that's already come out. Six of Cups in the regular tarot is someone from the past, a relationship from the past. They're thinking about family. They're thinking about these new beginnings with you. You know, how is it all going to go? They want the Two of Cups with you. That's a marriage card. It's up in the air with the Two of Coins because of family. So on this in their head, but if they don't, well, Spirit just gave it to you, gave you the surprise that they want you to record this person. They want you to record the way that they actually behave, because as far as family is concerned, up until now, that person has done no wrong that they know of. The person does no wrong, so they have them on a pedestal. But with that leakage, leaking the little file there, they would know how it is for you in the dynamic of the marriage, because as far as they know, it's you. You've always been the problem. And I don't know if I'm talking to the Libra Collective at this point, or I'm talking to the Libra Collective about this king. But the king is still wanting to maintain their status. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen right off. They're not going to maintain the financial freedom that they may have. Here we have the King of Swords coming in again, along with this Queen that they're trying to get away from, the Queen of Coins. Again, I feel like there are children involved. This card's already come out 2 or 3 times. Where did it come? Where did it come from? Where? I can't find it. There's so many cards now. I can't find it. But the Six of Cups, I had just mentioned that, which is the relationship from the past. So I believe that's between the Libra Collective and this king. The Nine of Cups already came out as well. So that's twice. They're talking about they just want to be happy. And they do feel finally that happiness with you. Eight of Cups again. They want to build something that's concrete, something that's long term. But that also is up in the air with the Two of Wands. Why? And finally, you have your King to your Queen of Cups. They see you as a friend. Do you see them as a friend? Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? But they may have seen you as a friend before, but they know who you are. They know you are their soulmate. They know you are their twin flame. They know you're the best choice for them. They know, and they want the Two of Cups with you. They want the marriage with you. They want the relationship with you. They know that you're the best choice. You have the Ace of Swords. You have the it's I'm not on repeat. The Ace of Swords. They have truths to share with you, to talk to you about. They're worried though. They are worried with the Four of Swords. They're worried about family. They want to be happy. Above all else, they want. Here we have the King of Wands with a child who is also a Knight of Wands. Family. Family is extremely important to this person. So either it's a child or children. They know financially they're not going to have the financial security or freedom that they have currently once this divorce does take place. They do want this new beginning with the Four of Wands with you, Libra Collective. You've come out twice. First, you came out as the Libra Queen, the Queen of Swords. Now you're coming out as the Queen of Cups, as I had indicated that you would come out, because that's been a major theme in the last week or so. For sure, if they have one kid, for sure, money is going to be divided for that child's protection, sustenance, etc. They may have two children, but they may or may not have to pay for that other child. That other child looks like they're getting, they're a little older, and perhaps it's not as long, or that child is going with mom and it's going to be a split. I don't know. It looks different. I'm not going to get involved with kids and the reading on the kids. It's not a one-to-one reading. It's a general reading that we're going into. This person has a bunch of stuff going on in their life. Whoever it is, I'm picking up on. You are a match, Libra. You are a match. And the funny part is, in the old relationship that they're trying to remove themselves from, she's the one that ends up being more materialistic, and he's the one that ends up being more balanced. Because remember, the King of Swords, what do we represent? We represent the scales, the balance. So I hope this helps someone. I know it's a little confusing. They were confusing me. His I didn't realize in the beginning that those were his thoughts, and no wonder the thoughts were confusing, because for a moment, I don't think that he knew what he was going to do. It was almost like when you mull things over, you're thinking and you're thinking about things, but they're not really moving forward, or you haven't put the plan into action. So I believe that that's why there was a lot of confusion. But I don't think there's any confusion as far as is this relationship that they're in with the other queen. Whether or not that's going to go forward, I don't believe it's going to go forward, because I think that this time around the queen has made too much damage. She's created too much chaos. I'm going to pull this down because my head is hurting from hair up all night long. It hurts up here. Oh, ankle hurts. So I believe that she's just made such a mess out of the marriage, and I can't, as a reader that's seen all of these dynamics in the cards, I'm not one-sided or the other. Of course, I'm always pro Libra. Whatever's best for Libra, okay? In general, whatever's best for Libra. But I can also tell you, Libra, that we can't gloat. Like, if you are expecting someone to return, never gloat that didn't work out. Even if they did walk away from you to stay in that energy, never gloat, because sooner or later the person showed why they were the wrong choice. So you don't have to feel like, yeah, see, that's what you get because you didn't choose me to begin with. That's what you get. Um, God has a way of punishing people, and I want to say they're being punished as we speak by the great I am. And the reason is because they could have made a better choice. They could have made a better decision, but they were not able to or did not want to at the time. And sometimes God steps in and intervenes. And have you ever seen chess pieces on a table? And when God comes in and decides that it's over, all of the pieces in one foul swoop, that's it. They're all down. So really, there's nobody that wins, right? The game is over. Is what I'm trying to say. The game is over. There are no winners. There's only losers. She believes from that queen, the way that she's been talking for a good 4 months at least, she believes that she's going to be the winner. And I think financially, initially, she will be the winner. I don't believe she's going to be the winner as in keeping the relationship, because I think finally the king has set his mind upon a divorce, a finality. But still, I wouldn't want to gloat if I were you, because like I said, God's hands are on this. It's a decision that they didn't want to make. Remember, in the beginning, the king did not make the decision initially to get a divorce. So what happened is now God is saying, okay, well, I'm going to show you, king, why you should divorce, since you're not seeing it on your own. You're not uh, discerning you out of this relationship, why they're the wrong partner for you. Well, now we're going to show you. But in showing, spirit is not, when spirit tries to come in the beginning, spirit comes in like a lamb. Hey, you don't belong here. Let's move it along. You don't belong here. When we don't listen, spirit is like, oh, okay. We're going to have to do this hard way. Okay. And then all the storms start. All the chaos ensues. And then that's when you see that they don't have a choice now but to pick the divorce, the separation, because on their own they would have never have done it. So that's why spirit intervenes. But when spirit intervenes, things go a lot worse, because now spirit is saying, well, you didn't listen, child. You didn't listen when I kept telling you to leave this marriage, that it wasn't for you, that it wasn't for your greater good, that it was causing you emotional damage. You didn't want to leave. So, yeah. So don't gloat. Whatever is meant is going to be. It is something that God wants, and God is always having his way. I haven't read, have you? Did you read one story in the Bible that said God lost a battle or a war? I don't think so. So again, God has his hands all over this, and judgment, as we saw in the beginning, God has his hands all over this. So it's not up to those two individuals anymore. It's literally up to God. And God is saying there's an ending coming. And finally, I see a firmness on the behalf of the king to keep to his word to himself. Because in the beginning, every time we did a reading, and it's been all over YouTube too with all the other readers, that this king in particular has been so wishy-washy that he goes hot and cold, yes, no, maybe. It's like, oh my gosh. Um, if it is that is deciding to get a divorce, let me showing the negative traits of Libra, which are so wishy-washy and so indecisive. But without going further, too much deeper and further into that, I have to give credit where credit is due. And that's why I said I'm really proud of the cross watcher. I'm shutting down, my brain's shutting down, I'm exhausted. I'm really proud of them, because they went from hot and cold, yes or no, in and out. I can't make up my mind, in essence, to, yeah, no, we gotta end this. It's not going anywhere. It's not getting any better. This time there's no fixing any of this. broken. Let's just call it what it is, call it a day. Let's get this divorce going. And if I have to borrow money in order to start my new life, or possibly it's even money to give to this person to go and start their new life somewhere until the divorce can become finalized. Because if there's properties, those properties have to be separated by law. So I doubt that this karmic is going to just walk away and go, yeah, whatever you want to give me is fine. Oh God, could you get in? Oh my God, now they're gonna back up. Don't hit me, dude. Don't hit me. The hell, you're getting a little too close there. Anyway, I'm gonna trust this guy is knowing what he's doing, because if he doesn't, he's gonna hit me. Anyway, if y'all haven't found anything to be true about my car, is that people just love hitting my car. Yeah, people just love hitting my car. And then these people want to park their car on top of my car. Not good, not good. But as guys, some Libra tarot readers are so fortunate. All they hear is their phones ringing, or their phones going off because they have a text message, or they have um an email notification. No, not me. I just always have people walking around and making a nuisance out of themselves when I'm filming. But it is a verification that what I'm saying is on point. So again, I'm sorry for anybody that's going through a divorce. On the other hand, yeah, it's a wrap. There's no coming back from this. There is no coming back from this. It would be a disastrous thing to come back from this. It wouldn't be a good thing. So I'll leave you guys with this. I wish it would have been a much better overall reading, because I do realize not every Libra is going through a divorce or has a crazy karmic in their background that wants to do all kinds of bad things to their finances. And yeah. But on the other hand, I am reading for whoever I'm picking up on, and I hope this helps you. Um, yeah, I'm going to do a lot of sleeping today, because I didn't get to sleep yesterday. Because yesterday was, you got to buy tire day. So I didn't get to sleep at all. And so I'm extremely exhausted, but I did want to give you a reading to start your day, and possibly around maybe 6 or 7 tonight, before I start my night, I may come on for a nightcap. We will see. And let's pray that something different comes out, and not just this story that is very tailored to a few. Much love and light to you guys. May you always be blessed. May you always find your way out of the darkness of life's problems, life situations. Let's pray that you find the beauty in life, okay? Because life can be extraordinarily hard. But I believe in my heart of hearts that your life is about to change. So go with it. Go with the flow. And yeah, don't fight it, hon. Okay? Thank you. Well, thank you, Mr. Infamous. Thank you very much, and the same to you. Let you go, guys.